So my friend Michael has inspired me to do more random update vlogs. I feel like a lot of my vlogs are fairly structured, but I've been watching his since he moved over to Vancouver a couple of weeks ago, and they're just kind of like, you know, casual updates. Today it's Thanksgiving actually. It's Monday. It's a bank holiday, public holiday call it over here, and we're just basically getting our apartment ready for the move, which is coming up quite fast. We have to basically sell some bits of furniture. Our roommate Aoife and Shauna and myself obviously bought some things together, and some things don't make sense to keep. Sadly, one of these things is the L couch here, which needs to go. The reason being that it's just way too big. The apartment we're moving into downtown is just, if we put this in here, it would just be huge. Like, it would overpower the room. So we're looking for something a bit smaller, something that fits a bit nicer, and sadly this one has to go, which I'm really annoyed about, because look, this was the comfiest couch ever. We had some great movie times here. So that has to go. We're measuring that up. Aoife may keep this. We're just waiting to confirm with her new roommates. This TV unit has to go. This glass table we're going to sell as well, because we were never massive fans of it. All of that is going to go on the Facebook Marketplace. I think everything else we're kind of keeping for now. We shall see. We sadly won't have a balcony anymore either, but I don't think I've actually shown you guys the video of our new apartment. It's only an iPhone clip, but this is the apartment. But as you can see, it is downtown. It's nice. It's super high. It's on the 38th floor. It's in Gastown. It has a gym on the roof. It has a hot tub on the roof. It has like office and study areas, and it has basically everything you could want. So definitely a few more things than we have in this building, and then just being so center of downtown will be incredible too. So in terms of actually moving out of an apartment, we've never done this before, so I'm not really too sure how the whole moving out thing works. We have paid like our half a month's rent for deposit when we first moved in to the apartment. So like, we're trying to think like, what do you need to do to ensure you get 100% of that back? Because I'm waiting on a list from a landlord, and I asked them for it like last week. This room was a office. That was my desk, and it was up against that wall, and I had like all office bits here. Originally it was looking like this, so me and Shauna cleared this out last week, and we boxed up everything. Shauna is super organized and has like Christmas, miscellaneous, technology, camera bits, kitchen stuff, and it's like probably the most OCD satisfying room you'll ever come across for pure storage. The things we're concerned about is like, we got these little holes here, and I presume we need to fix them, but like, again, as I said, I'm just waiting on confirmation to see is that technically damage. On top of everything else, like, we kept everything proper, kind of tidy, so I don't really think there's much we need to do. So hopefully we get the half month's rent back. We shall see. This ring light is actually just so handy for shooting furniture.
Oh, that's how you want shows.
These are some of the shots I got earlier. They make the couch look good. And that TV unit actually looks like absolute crap. I actually think these photos do it justice. Or they actually don't do it justice. They make it way better looking than it actually is, which we're going to have to be careful with, because we might think they're getting a brand new unit when it's not. Okay, we're stepping out of the furniture selling to gotta go to the gym. The CrossFit gym there I usually train is closed today because it's a stat holiday, but the public gym across from me is still open, so we'll go to that. It's called Trout Lake Community Centre, and it's handy. You pay $6 drop-in fee. Right, that's done and dusted. Trout Lake Community Centre gym is quite an interesting place. They literally don't play any music at all. It's just silent. And I don't know, I just don't miss bodybuilding gyms in general. Like people that are new, or like people that were following my channel from the beginning, like I kind of started off on a fitness kind of thing. Like when I joined YouTube, I was preaching fitness and stuff like that. And then like I was bodybuilding all the time. And now that I've joined CrossFit and I go back, I don't know, it entertains me more at this point in my life. But that's not to say, like bodybuilding was great for years, but at this point, like, there was two people in the gym there. One guy asked me to move out of the way so he could look at himself in the mirror as he trained. Just thought that was kind of weird. And then another girl wanted to use up so many machines, so asked me to get off a machine because she wanted like 2 benches for some reason. It's just things like that. Little things that bother me in the stereotypical bodybuilding gym. So alright, we're in my makeshift office at the moment, which is quite crammed, but it'll have to do. And I just wanted to... Okay, presuming that this works, I just wanted to discuss how we actually found the apartment we're getting. Because I realised that for a lot of people, especially in Vancouver in general, they don't really get the apartment they're looking for because the market moves so fast. And I think we definitely struggled for that for about a week or two, as well as trying to get the right apartment, because there's a lot of apartments out there. It just depends on if it ticks all your boxes. So Shauna will probably try claiming that she found the apartment, but let's get that cleared straight away, that I actually found the apartment.
Wow.
So let's just pop into this laptop here. If I can get OBS working, which is the software I use to record my screen, which I don't do very often. So start recording. Okay, go into Facebook, go into your marketplace, and what I would recommend is put in all your variables for your apartment. I'm not buying a vehicle, although that vehicle does look pretty sick. Rentals. Yeah. So what I was doing is putting in our price range, which was like $1,600 to $2,000 a month. Let's see, I was putting in Vancouver as the location. This thing updates as you go through it. We only wanted a 1-bedroom, so that was my max and my min. Bathrooms didn't really matter, and dog friendly, cat friendly didn't matter either. So what I was doing was, at the start we were just going through them all and contacting people, but like, because it's such a busy market, like if it's up like literally 6 hours or more, there's loads of messages ahead of you, and like the landlord doesn't have a preference really about who she gives the apartment to, because like most people that are renting apartments are rentable people. Like, I don't know what the definition would be, but like just someone that is worthy of renting an apartment and trustworthy. There's a lot of people out there that are. Obviously there's some that's not, but most people are. So what I did was I just kept, like in my job I can be on Facebook a lot of the day. I can have it open. So I was just going on every half an hour and refreshing the apartment feeds under my parameters there, of the price range, the apartment, bedrooms, like whatever. Basically, what I was doing then was just refreshing the apartment list every 30 minutes, and then the minute I seen one come up, I would just message straight away. And then I was just hoping that I would be the first person to message. So I think that's what happened with the one I found. It was up like 2 minutes, and then I just sent our landlord a message straight away. So I was probably the first person to come on the inbox. So naturally she would reply to me first. So she called me like 10 minutes later. I was just completely available. I knew, you know, there was a good chance she was, someone was calling, it was her. So, and I arranged the earliest possible viewing she had, so we were first in the door. So then I got Shauna, we were available. It was like 6 that night, and we both went down straight in there, made sure to dress well, made sure we were just like looking like a young professional couple, a couple that was going to look after this apartment. And then we handed her a rental resume as well. It just basically highlights you and your partner, or just you if you're on your own, or with your friend, whoever's moving into the apartment. It highlights about them, just like what kind of salary they might earn, or like about their personality. You can see. So yeah, that's all I can really recommend. There's nothing spectacular behind that. Just like refreshing the feed quite regularly is about it. So yeah, that's today's video, guys. Little more casual, I think. But as I said at the beginning of the beginning of the video, Michael has inspired me to just pick up the camera and just talk. So that is what I'm doing. I hope he's impressed. I hope, Michael, you're watching this and going, yeah, you did it right. So cheers for watching. Until then.